is sponsored by the Utah Hockey Club. Get ready to meet Utah Hockey Club's newest and furriest member that's joining the team. We've got Carrie and John. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Now, you are not the furry member, clearly. We've got a very special guest with us. Who have you brought?
We've brought Archie. He is the newest member of the Utah Hockey Club.
Well, and the cutest member of the Utah Hockey Club. Sorry, other players, but Archie has got you beat. So how did Archie get his name?
Well, we actually enlisted people could submit names based on like hockey or ice or cold or Utah, and then we, with our partners from America First Credit Union, settled on Archie, named after the Arches National Park.
And I got to say, looking at him, he's definitely an Archie. I think the name was the right call. John, tell us a little bit about Archie, what he's going to be doing, and why he was selected for
Sure.
this.
So he's going to be here for about the next 14 months to socialize and really get used to all kinds of different sights, sounds, and experiences, because the more he does now, the better shot he'll have at being a well-adjusted service dog in the future. You know, our veterans and first responders lead very active lives. So the more he could do, the better shot we have on the back end.
I can't imagine a better way to get your feet wet in the service industry than being in a hockey stadium. There's so many sounds, like you're saying. There's buzzers, all these things going on. He's got to have a very special temperament. Is that why he was selected?
Absolutely. So all of our dogs, we assess them all for temperament, and ability to succeed, right? And so at the end of the day, I think we're going to have a star here, number one.
Absolutely.
I think that played into the decision making, but more importantly, we want to have a good ending with a nice match and a successful service dog.
Because that's what's so special is, yes, we as a community here in Utah, we get to bond and have time with Archie, but he is going on to do a very, very special job for our veterans. Tell us about what his training is going to look like.
Sure. So there'll be all kinds of different things that he does, but ultimately he'll be matched with a veteran about the 14 to 16 month mark, and during that time we'll decide what kind of skills he needs. Our veterans often look at PTSD needs or mobility issues or utilizing a wheelchair. All of those different things will come into account, and then ultimately he'll get trained custom for the veteran's needs. That's ultimately going to be his permanent handler.
And John, you've seen the impact that these animals can have on the lives of our veterans firsthand. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's life-changing. You can see almost in that moment, when we introduce the dog to the veteran, it's life-changing. It's often an emotional moment too, because they know what's going to happen. They know the importance of the moment, and I wouldn't believe it unless I saw it myself, and we've seen it hundreds of times at this point. It's a life-changing, in many cases, a life-saving partner.
Absolutely. They meet, and it's just like, you just met your best friend, right? And that's such a beautiful moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you look at our organization too, we work in all 50 states, and we have on our website, VetDogs.org, we always need volunteers, and if you think you may need a service dog, we encourage everybody to apply.
Absolutely. Now, Carrie, how can we be a part of Archie's life? How can we meet him? When's his big debut?
Well, his big debut publicly is going to be tomorrow at the game. We have a military appreciation game tomorrow night at Delta Center. We're very excited for him to meet people before the game out on the concourse, but you'll definitely want to follow Archie's journey. There's been so much great content already on our Utah Hockey Club social media channels, and that's where you'll be able to see the most Archie content.
All right, if you weren't a hockey fan already, you now have a huge reason to be one. Archie, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for coming, John and Carrie.
Thank you.
You.